Goldenhair, Part 2. So after Jack invited Goldenhair to come back to his house and meet all the animals of the Ever Forest, they finished eating a delicious feast cooked by Pierre the Mouse. And after their delicious meal, everyone was tired. I think I should go home. And all the animals agreed. So Madam Mane and Hawk will lead you to the forest entrance. There is just enough time to get you to the gates before they close. Ozzy warned, I fixed the levers so the gates are sliding back together, so you must hurry, because once they are locked, you will be stuck in the forest for 1,000 years. Paloma the horse said, come on, I'll guide you all the way. And then before she left, Sabrina the duck said, here's a hat. I made it especially for you, Goldenhair. You still like me? After I can't help now that my hair lights have gone out due to the magic of the forest. It's a shame that your hair can't light up in this bad darkness from the magic of old Queen Menethia. Well, you don't have to do anything to be liked. It's your heart that counts. Right, Jack? Little Nugget said.
That's my son, Piper Popper, the Papa Rabbit said. And then one day you'll do something great, but we will always like you because you are simply you. Remember to believe in yourself and let your light shine bright. Jack said.
We like you with or without your light, Pippa Popper said. Yeah, it's kind of cool. You're like a shiny superhero, Nugget the baby bunny said. Funny, no one ever liked me because of my light, and now I'm like even without it. Thank you, everyone. Come on, Lord Byron. Time for us to go home, Goldenhair said to her dog. Woof, woof, woof. So meanwhile, as the animals left to guide Goldenhair to the gates to return home, Jack was sleeping, and outside his window, Striker, the big bad wolf, and his band of big man mean stinky wolves snuck around Jack's house and was looking. Hey, nobody's around. How sad for them. Come on, boys. And they walked to Jack's bedroom. Jack's sound asleep. Look at him. Jack's stomach went up and down as he was snoozing. Sleep. And Sizzle said, gee, this bear weighs a ton of cookies. Sizzle accidentally dropped his in, and Jack's head struck the ground. Whack! He's still sleeping. Quick, take Jack to Skull Castle before the animals knows he's gone. I'll soon be their new king and return the forest back to its glory days of doom and gloom, Striker snarled. Yeah, boss, you have all these bright, cheery animals and make them your workers. I've made plenty of chains for them. Drizzle boasted proudly. The forest will become the dark shadow forest once again, and I'll get them to do my laundry. I can never find any matching socks, Sizzle growled. But first, I must find the secret recipe for those magical cookies. That is where Jack's power is, Striker barked. The wolves ramshackled the palace. Furniture was toppled over. Paintings dangled crookedly. Drizzle ate strawberry tall cookie shortcake, and they went to the pantry and found the cookie jar, opened it up, taking the recipe for magical cookies. Striker and the wolves started the loud engine and made a loud popping motorcycle noise. Then zoom, they raced off. They took Jack to the dark part of the forest to Skull Castle. And then Pierre the Mouse woke up from his sleep. What's going on? What's going on? I hear some noises. He yawned and got up. Oh no! My house is such a mess! Jack, come quickly! Who could do such a thing? He groaned. He saw no sign of Jack and gasped. Uh-oh! I smell a big, furry rat dog with big teeth and fangs even. He shuddered and ran to the kitchen. Pots and pans were dumped all over the floor. Food was splattered everywhere. He noticed the open cookie jar. He was overwhelmed with grief. There is too much cleaning to do. He fainted on the floor. Grr, plunk, 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 plunk. Later, the animals returned and noticed the door to Jack's house was open. Strange of Jack to not look up, Sammy the duck said, raised an eyebrow with suspicion. I don't like this. One bit, Sabrina groaned with alarm. I think we should go inside and investigate, Paloma said. Great idea. After you, ladies first, Sammy the duck said sweetly and waved his little wing for her to go inside. Go, 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 go. What's going on? Ozzy the badger said as he walked up with Piper, Star, and Nugget hopping behind them. That's what we need to find out, Sammy quacked and pointed to Jack's open door with a broken lock. Ozzy walked in first, and then Nugget hopped around the house. Dad, hurry, in the kitchen! And the animals ran to the kitchen, and Sammy threw a bucket of water on Pierre the mouse. Pierre's little legs kicked as he came to. Jack's gone! And the cookie recipe has been taken. Sammy shivered as he saw paw marks in the marshmallow red goo floor. It must have been Striker, he suggested. Ozzy looked and noticed a trail of paw prints leading out of the house. With his wolf bandit Sizzle and Drizzle, no less. We've got to get the others and call a group meeting, Star the squirrel said frantically. The forest is almost pitch black now, squealed Pippa Popper. Paloma, we need your swiftness to go get Goldenhair before she leaves the gate. We need you to bring her back to help light the way for the rescue, exclaimed Piper. The girl is our only hope, cried out Star. Oh, why couldn't the intruder have been Johnny Depp? He handles pirates great. Real great, Sabrina said dreamily. What about Steelman? He'd fly and destroy the wolves in one swoop, Nugget the bunny said, reenacting an imaginary sword fight scene. Or Bad Prit, Paloma said excitedly. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's focus at the task at hand and that the intruder is actually here, Ozzy chimed in. He now had a dark mask on his face resembling a raccoon. This dark snake light is turning us all into polka-dotted animals and animal colors that we do not even know. Look at you. You have a black rabbit bunny tail, and look at you. Stripes all over you that don't belong. And look at the horse. It's like a zebra when you're a horse. Sabrina walked over to Sammy and nudged him gently to say sorry. I'll fetch Goldenhair before she reaches the gate, cried Paloma the horse. I just have to wear my new dress reins to celebrate days tomorrow. If you have a reason to celebrate, gulped Sammy, we have to get Jack back before Striker takes him to Benethia, Piper exclaimed. He had 2 black ears, but the rest of his body was still purple. Sammy flew onto Paloma's back as the horse raced lightning fast to the entrance of Magic Castle. So Jack the Bear and Goldenhair. Chapter 4. Madame Mame had then brought Goldenhair and Lord Byron to the gate to go to the other side. When Lord Byron heard a squawk, he turned around. Something's wrong, Henry Hawk said. Goldenhair, come quick. Strifer the wolf has kidnapped Jack, and you must help save him. Goldenhair was nervous for Jack, and she looked at Sammy the duck. Her hair let out a faint light. But how can I help, she asked. The magic's too strong for me here. Striker will lock all of us up, and he'll make a roast duck meal out of me, Sammy rambled on hysterically. Don't let him cook my goose. You've got to help us. Goldenhair was scared for all her new animal friends. And her little light started to shine and got brighter and brighter and became a big light. Sammy the animal shielded their eyes from the brightness of her hair. Your light! It's back! Paloma exclaimed with delight. We need you to light the way to the dark end of the forest before midnight, Henry Hawk said calmly while holding his wing over his eyes. But I must warn you, Goldenhair, if you stay and help us, the gates will close and will not open for another 1,000 years. Are you sure you want to do this for us? Madame Mame said with a very serious tone. Jack told me to believe in myself, and I will help my new friends. You're the only ones who celebrated my birthday with me. Goldenhair was delighted that she finally had a special skill and use for her hair. The first time in her life she felt loved and felt a reason that she was different from everyone else. So the ever forest was completely black now except for a shining beam from Goldenhair's light leading the way for Paloma the horse and all the animals to go to the dark, scary edge of the forest, Skull Castle. So all the animals were getting ready to leave, and Goldenhair told Lord Byron, you stay behind and guard Jack's home. You know, keep it safe and watch over Pierre the mouse. I
don't want to fall into the hot lava moat, gulped Sammy. Or have the gargoyles eat you, Nugget the bunny said excitedly. Madam Main, we need your strength to load up the goods and put the trap I built into the cart, Ozzy the beaver continued. Sammy, Sabrina, I need you ducks to make loud quack noises to distract the wolves. Pippa and Piper, we're going to need Nugget for bait, Ozzy exclaimed. Oh, my baby bunny, Pippa gasped. I won't let anything happen to him, growled Madam Main. Ozzy has made a string, and he'll use it safely to pull Nugget out of the way as I attack Striker and his wolves. Cool, I'm going to fly just like Superman. Neat, Nugget said. Okay, everyone, you know what to do. Let's get to it. Squirrel fired off. So the animals walked through the dark forest and arrived at a huge castle. A sign read, Welcome to Skull Castle. Watch for low-flying brooms. Sammy quivered and hid under Madam's mane. He whispered, Look, there it is. Skull Castle, he gulped. And he was shivering, and his little knuckles could be heard shaking. Watch out, there's a big gargoyle up there, Piper said. His eyes are blotted with black markings. He can't even see us, Madam Main told the group. This darkness can't see us in the dark, Jug Nugget. The animals hid behind the bushes and snuck up the forest entrance. Golden Hair had on a big hat hiding her glowing hair. Paloma will take me around to go unlock the door while you lure the wolves out, Star whispered to the animals. You know the plan. Star and Paloma the horse snuck around Madam Main the lion. Nugget, Ozzy, Piper, Sammy the duck, and Golden Hair started to get ready for the plan. They crept into the castle and went into the kitchen. Sizzle and Drizzle munched and chewed on hot wieners roasting over a fire stove. Twinkie wrappers were all over the place. Ozzy started to alert the team that traps were in place. Striker bragged to the wolves how he will be the king of the Ever Forest. Saliva dripped from his mouth as he chewed his food. Striker snarled, Soon, all the animals will belong to me.
Did you see Jack act like a baby? Barked Sizzle. He's like a sleeping log, chimed Drizzle. All right, everyone.
Sammy, do your thing, commanded Madam Main. Sammy the duck waddled so fast he could and made the loudest sound he ever heard. Squawk, 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 squawk! The wolves turned their head in the direction where the noises came from. Go see what that crackling noise is and get rid of it, snapped Striker. The wolves rushed outside and saw Nugget the little bunny as bait.
What's the little bunny doing out here all alone? Sizzle coyly asked. He wants to be our next Twinkie bunny sandwich, Drizzle blurted out with a snicker. Go get him, boys, Striker growled.
Ozzy quickly lifted Nugget into the air. The strong swung Nugget back and forth in front of Sizzle's mouth. Ozzy moved Nugget back until Sizzle followed the bunny in front of the trap. Drizzle ran behind Sizzle very fast. Here, little bunny, come to Daddy, Sizzle enticed. Time for a Twinkie bunny snack. Crunch! And then smack! Poof! Whoa! Madam Roar ran up, guarding the trap, and made a fierce roar. Roar! Striker was not caught and raced off. You fools! I still got Jack, and now I'm going to turn you all into my prime rib special. Get it? Rib, he laughed. Striker held the crown in his hand and raced to the throne room to place the crown on his head at precisely midnight. Golden Hair quickly slipped on her hat, making everyone invisible again to Striker. Meanwhile, Star the squirrel went to the dungeon and found Jack. He pricked the lock on the door and opened it. Sammy was guarding the hallway. Wake up, Jack, my furry friend, or I'll be eaten, and you wouldn't want your favorite little dark bunny to be eaten. Oh, wakey, wakey. Squawk, squawk. Sammy fumbled through the darkness and tried to wake up Jack. He felt something and shook who he thought it was Jack. Hey, who do you think I am? A shake and bake pony? It took me hours to get these braids done, Paloma snapped at Sammy. It's so dark in here, I can't see a thing. Jack! Where are you? Sammy complained hysterically. Sammy's teeth could be heard chattering in the dark. Leave it to me before you mess up my hair anymore, Paloma. The horse walked up and placed a few drops of strong-smelling perfumes under Jack's nose. This will wake anyone up. I got it from a secret admirer who has no taste in girls' perfume, Paloma explained. Jack sniffed the bad smell and woke up. I'm having a bad dream. I was dreaming I ordered a giant pepperoni supersized pizza, but the delivery guy never brought it to me. Part 3. Stay tuned.